Well, hello everyone, and I'm delighted to be joining you today at the virtual event summary. And I'm so sorry that, in common with so many other things, I can't be there in person. And this event, once again, is confined to Zoom. And it's just an indication of how frustrating this year has been for us all. But I know that this audience in particular, more than anyone else, has felt that acute sense of frustration. Frankly, it's been a terrible year for the events industry. Bringing people together in the same physical space to celebrate or exchange ideas is your bread and butter. And every year you give us things to circle in our calendars. In 2022, though, event after event has been struck off with a big red cross. And I know how hard this has been for all of you in the industry, and for the army of people involved in every event, the talent, the organisers, the stall holders, the caterers, the suppliers, the list goes on. And I know that together you contribute a huge £84 billion to our economy. And of course, your events boost local economies up and down the nation. But I am really grateful today to Major Events International for bringing everyone together to find ways through this turbulent time. And of course, the government has played a role in supporting the industry through this pandemic, through its economy-wide furlough scheme and local restrictions grants. And as many of you will know, we set up the Event and Entertainment Working Group to discuss how we can most effectively support the sector's recovery. And we also attend the sector-led Festival and Outdoor Event Working Group. And now, I think, for the first time since this crisis began, we can start to see glimmers of hope. I'm sure many of you will have seen the announcement that the Prime Minister made working with me and DCMS and across government departments for our winter plan. There is a glint of light there at the end of the tunnel. So as you know, under the new system, areas in Tier 1 and Tier 2 will be able to host indoor and outdoor business events, sporting events and live performance events. You'll all be familiar with the restrictions that sadly we are imposing on the number of attendees and so on. I know it's nothing like normal for you, but at least it provides some progress. But I think much more importantly than that is when we look at the path through to Easter. And I think in recent days, we have seen this stream of positive news about potential vaccines and testing. I really do firmly believe, and I know the Prime Minister shares this view, that a return to normality is firmly within our sights. And I want to give you a certainty about that as soon as I possibly can. But I think we are looking broadly in the space of around Easter time. But of course, we'll be providing further announcements as we have greater certainty about the rollout of the vaccine. And when normality returns, we really have so much to look forward to. There's COP26 next year, which we expect will attract 80,000 visitors to Glasgow, as well as the Euro 2020 Men's Championships, the Rugby League World Cup. And of course, as we look through to 2022, we have a wonderful series of events. If 2020 was the terrible year, 2021 is the year of recovery, then I hope 2022 will be a year of celebration, bringing the world to the United Kingdom. And in particular, we celebrate Her Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, the first time a monarch in history has reigned for 70 years. We have the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, and we have the Coventry City of Culture. And then wrapped around all of this, we have the Festival UK 2022, which is a festival of creativity and scientific endeavour. And those events really will be flagship moments in the UK's recovery from the pandemic. And in post-Brexit Britain, they will seal our status as one of the world's most attractive tourist destinations and a leading venue once again for major events. So it's vital that we have a range of companies able to deliver them. And we, of course, will continue to work closely with event stakeholders to reopen the sector as soon as we possibly can. But in the meantime, I really do hope you enjoy this summit, and I look forward to working with you in the coming months and years ahead to get the industry back up to full strength. And finally, thank you for all that you've done through this very difficult year. And I very much hope that next year will be much less demanding. Thank you.